What a field it is. We are ready. 25 laps for the Sportsman. A roll off the corner, green flag in the air. We are underway and flying high up the track as Tyler Almeida shot into the corner way too hot. He's able to corral it back in though and not lose too many spots. The battle for the lead though, Chris Rio takes it 3 wide through the corner as they roll off turn number 4, 4 wide coming across the stripe. What a battle.
Chris Rio setting the pace off of turn number 4 to complete lap number 3. And he's got Scott Seredinsky Jr. on his tail, Colby Lambert, Corey Fanning, Craig Bianchi, your top 5, but Bianca with a lot of pressure as Eddie Perry works that inside lane down into 3 and 4.
Off the corner they come. That is the 3 of Rio still leading the way as they are battling throughout the pack. Take a look at that battle for 5th. Chad Baxter, who started in the 18th position on track. Baxter all the way up to 5th as he makes the move.
Chad making easy work through the pack as he's gotten his way up. The 57 of Adam Perry, who started up in the 14th spot, is right behind him. He's got Steve Axon in the 0-4 following him through down to the inside. Battle for second off of turn number 4. Colby Lambert working the back bumper. Scotty Seredinsky down into turn number 1.
Down to the corner they go through 1 and 2. Top 5 strung themselves out. The 0 Baxter sets his sights on Corey Fanning. A couple cars back, you see Steve Axon down to the bottom. He takes that spot away from Perry as they're single file now throughout the top 10 as Baxter moves into 4th with ease over Fanning.
He made quick work of the defending champion and slid right up inside the top 4 cars, and he is closing in at the front of the field as they have crossed for lap number 7 down into 1 and 2.
They roll down the back into turn number 3. Lambert puts pressure on Seredinsky as they roll through 3 and 4. All over his rear bumper out the corner. Now Fanning trying to fight to stay in that top 5, but Adam Petty is on a rail coming off turn number 2. He will take that 5th position away as they roll into 3 and 4.
Colby Lambert now gets to run underneath Scott Seredinsky Jr., but not before the 0 of Chad Baxter can lock himself up on the rear bumper. They roll down the back straightaway. Lambert up to the number 2 spot. Here comes Baxter with him as they roll off of turn number 4. Baxter to the inside of Lambert.
Down the front they go. Chad Baxter right now is on a different level. He has moved his way throughout the field with ease, now into 2nd, and sets his sights on the number 3 of Chris Rio for the lead as they race off 4.
Down across the stripe they go. 11 laps are complete, and they are chasing the 3 of Chris Rio, having his best run ever. The South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division with a green to checker bonus for the driver that wins this one. Can he be the driver looking for his first career win? Down on the inside goes Adam Petty as he slides underneath Scott Seredinsky Jr. and he moves himself up into the 3rd spot.
Halfway down here in this feature event as we race off turn number 4. It is still Rio leading the way, navigating now through lap traffic. For that 0 of Chad Baxter has caught up about 2 car lengths back as they race into turn number 3. Chad Baxter wants another checkered flag under his belt as they race off 4. He's within a car length.
Up on the back bumper, that white number 54 as they go nose to tail in the corner. Meanwhile, up front, Baxter has caught up to Chris Rio. They roll down through 3 and 4. Baxter dives down to the inside. Rio shuts the doors. They hit turn 1. Trouble for Lambert down the front straightaway. He goes around. Contact there. The 22 of Scott Seredinsky Jr. has some damage to the right front of his machine. Sparks flying as he heads back to the pits. For the green off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle, Rio and Baxter. Drag race down into turn number 1. Give the advantage to Baxter. Here comes Adam. Down on the inside, 3 wide down into turn number 3.
They squeeze there, stuck in the middle is Rio. He's going to fade back. Adam Petty to the lead, challenging Baxter. He'll take it. Baxter right on his rear bumper, though. Here he comes down below, coming out of 2. Chad Baxter battles for the lead into 3.
Baxter down on the inside, Petty up top as they race door handle to door handle off of turn number 4. Steve Haxon slideways through the corner and gathers it back in. A crossover move. Petty takes a look down to the inside of Baxter. Off a turn, 2 they go, swapping that bottom lane, looking to swap the lead down through 3 and 4.
What a battle off turn number 4. They slide across the line, side by side, wheel to wheel through 1 and 2. Check, a yellow flag is out.
Several cars involved. It looks like the 54 of Lambert, the 15 of Ed Holiak getting together down in turns 3 and 4.
9 laps to go here for the Helgers South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division. Baxter and Petty ready to go racing.
Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Steve Bowden rolls him off the corner with the green flag, and Petty trying to hang on to the outside as they race down into turn number 1. It's Baxter setting the pace, and Fanning looking for run. 3 wide, deeper in the pack. Look at Smokin' Joe down on the inside.
What a battle through 3 and 4. Joe down to the bottom of Axon and Gomes. Kohler ends up taking that position away as they race down into turn number 1. Off the corner they come. Perry now underneath for that 4th position with Kohler fighting on that bottom lane, trying to sneak his way into the top 5.
Adam Petty continues to hound Baxter, sitting right up on his tail. Fanning sitting 3rd, Perry 4th, and Kohler rounding out the top 5 now in that black number 43 as he's been able to work himself up from his 17th starting position. But starting deeper than that, the 0, starting 18th, finds himself out front. The 0 of Baxter leads the charge off of turn number 2.
Off the corner they come, racing down the back. Pianca 3 wide there for a moment as Gomes gets underneath him. Axon takes that position away. They come off turn number 4. Perry now underneath Fanning for that 3rd spot.
Eddie Perry looking for a podium run once again here. Takes a look down low, slides up the racetrack. Kohler makes it 3 wide down the back. Straight away, Fanning caught on the outside. Perry in the center. Kohler down to the inside. Kohler comes out the victor in that event. And here comes Rio back down to the inside of Perry.
At number 1 of Perry, very loose through the corners here. He was able to hold on though, remain in the top 5. Joe Kohler takes that 3rd spot away. He's got a long distance up to 2nd, so we'll see if he can just hold on for 3rd for now as they race off turn number 4 across the stripe.
Chris Rio back up inside the top 4. Great run for the Rehoboth native as he sits 4th. Perry on the outside 5th. 6th is Axon. Fanning back to 7th now as they cross the stripe. 2 laps to go this time by.
2 laps to go for your leader, Chad Baxter, looking at another win to the record books here this year. He has been dominant off turn number 4. Chad Baxter looks up. White flag in the air for the 0.
One more time down the back straightaway, and Chad Baxter in control, looking for the second driver to become a 3-time winner. Trouble off of 4. The 0, 3, and the 15 get together. Checkered flag is out, and the 0 of Chad Baxter picks up the win. Petty in for 2nd. Kohler, Rio, and Axon your top 5.
Just about all I could do to get some stagger out of this thing because it was so tight, and I ended up rolling through the grass to get the left sides cool, do whatever I could. But I promised myself I'd be up here for the duration of the season. But it ain't doing me any good if this guy keeps winning. So
It's been a little tough to beat him this year, but you did it once.
We did it once. We could do it again. We just got a little more homework to do. That's all. I really got to thank all the guys in the back. They never gave up all day. We adjusted all day, and wouldn't be here without them guys. That's for sure.
I think you need to tear the exhaust off it again next week. That seemed to be a good luck charm last time.
I know it's still on there. It's got 2 different mufflers.
Joe Kohler finishing 3rd here tonight. 2nd place to Adam Petty. Adam, it was a lot of fun watching you battle with Chad for a while. In the end, you just didn't seem to have enough.
Yeah, I mean, came down off the restart. He got into me pretty good. Got under me. I crossed him back over. Some good hard racing, but at the end of the day, I couldn't run him down.
I know you got some people to thank. It's been a long week back.
Yep, all my sponsors, All Phase, Middlebar Recycling, my own company, AP Towing, Cornwell Tools, Alex Indeck, Brian Hill Farms, and then everybody in the pits that helps me out in the shop. You know, we work on the car 7 days a week, so my Uncle Dean, my dad, my girlfriend for putting up with it, they all help.
Congratulations. Welcome back to the podium. Adam Petty in 2nd and becoming a dominant factor in 2021. How about a round of applause for his 3rd win for Chad Baxter? Chad, I can't seem to use the patience line on you tonight because you got to the front fast.
Yeah, when you get into the back in a short run like this, you really can't have much patience.
Some good racing as you came up through. I don't see a scratch on the car anywhere except maybe when you and Adam were battling.
Yeah, it was a little bit there, but you know, for the most part, we were able to weave our way through without hitting anybody, so it was good.
Well, I'll tell you what, whatever Richard and the guys found in this car over the winter, man, it is working.
Yeah, this car's been hooked up ever since we went out and practiced with it, and we haven't been able to mess it up yet, so.
I know you got some people to thank keeping you back in Everett's Auto Parts Victory Lane.
I can thank Nat Chevatone, RLS Performance, Rich and Elmy Sprague, Hilton Bodies, and Rhode Island Recovery.
Congratulations, win number